This is Gerald Johan van Waas and the Educational Channel. Related with the book Sounding Form, also in 2 volumes, Development of the Word and the Application of the Word. The 2 volumes together are about the meaning of letters and sounds, how you can combine them and how you can discover that words are really intended for describing the things that they are describing, and that the letter combinations as well are in fact pretty much fitting, and they describe the words exactly when you change the letters and sounds into forms. And there's a method for doing this, which you can learn through the book. And this is an underlying natural language that is underlying the words, how we express them. So we follow the rules like we follow numbers, like we follow colors, in a way how it fits with nature and how it is exactly how it should be. And in these videos I will provide you with examples how to do so, or how to recognize these letters in words. Let's take just one example for this video. I will take the word chips. Before the chips, first something to drink. Thank you for... Now it's time for the chips. With the chips we have the letter S a couple of times. The S, chips, is more or less a S, but in a different version, and it ends with S. What is S? More or less, I described it as the effect, but it's actually the thing that is furthest away from us in sound as well. And it is, you can say it is the outer effect, but it is also somewhere like it's on the far edge. It's the outer effect, and you can describe it as a region. As you can hear in the word sound, the sound, here it is sound described more or less. It is the region, the S is the outer region, the higher frequencies, it's the outer region, the outer reach. So if we use the letter S, it could be that we're already referring to these outer regions. So not something which is near, but somewhere, something taking out and at a certain edge. The T, then, the T will always point out something specific, something functional, so that I will discover in the S. So I will discover something functional with the sound of ts, of ch. It is not ts, but it's going in the direction of ch. Let's compare it a little bit like this. With the ch is the C and the H, the description, and the C is a selection of a certain range, and the H is a region of space. So it is this specific region of space that I make a selection in it, and the selection is because of the S, and it is included from the beginning. It also ends there. I will have it a little bit further from the center. So there will be my focus, which I have taken something out. That is my main focus in the ch from chips. And the ip will be the pressed out individual selections. So compared then, if I take all these letters together, there will be a pressed out selection of what will be chosen as something that I think will be functional in my orientation, that I think this is the thing that I want to use. So the chips are, you know, there are 2 kinds of chips. You have the normal chips to eat, but first some drink. Before I'm ready for the chips. And here I have the 2 kinds of chips. The chips with the potato chips can fit exactly within these letter combinations, and also the computer chips is also something that will be taken out. And here the chips are pressed out in the with the P in the chips word in the first association. and the chips are regions where there's an interconnection that it makes it interesting and functional and interconnected in the chips as we know them as well. But in fact, the region where I focus upon is exactly the same in the two words, and that is the word describing also this region and a certain range of variations of the same thing. The C is there to have a certain range of where I will take my focus out. The ips will be the thing that I will taking out. As you can see, here's the C selection, and the S region, so the outer region, and the popping out of the ips. Here is the chips region. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you can understand why the word chips is referring to a certain region, and with some variations in which both kinds of chips work. But first, before I end, a small drink. Thank you very much for watching. This was Gerald van Was. There's a book out on Trafford. There's also an e-book. The two separate books have some extra pages which are meant as a guidance. There's also a website, and you can subscribe to my YouTube channel if you like for more instructions and examples. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.